Everyone, we're live right now at the Paste Studios in New York with the Weeks. Guys, thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good to see you. This is the first time in this tape room. We saw you in the old tape room maybe 2 years ago or something like that.
We're making the tour.
Yeah. And then the one time in Nashville at the hotel years and years ago. And cool. We're glad to have you here. And congratulations to you guys because 2 Moons, the album, is out in the world right now. We're going to hear some music from it. Yeah. What's coming up first today?
It's the first song is 2 Moons, so it's the title track, and it's a fun one. So I hope you enjoy it. Oh, look at me. Show me your hands and maybe I can get to know you better. Talking's cheap. I bet you said nothing and they all think you're real clever. Everything comes back in waves and the beauty, it was frightening. Permanent smile. We sat for a while and it struck us both like lightning. 2 moons, desert stars in eyes. I was lost there, I was hypnotized. I thought that nobody could see all of the things that I see. Then she grabbed me by the hands and started looking at me. I bet we were better than we ever could remember. Probably more fun digging up worms with all our dreams are getting bigger. But they're in our lungs. We talked about stars and how they're dead before they got here. Something that was gone for forever, but it still shines so clear. 2 moons, desert stars in eyes. I was lost there, I was hypnotized. I thought that nobody could see all of the things that I see. Then she grabbed me by the hands and started looking at me. But don't blink, end up missing your life. Some are faster than the others, so it's best not to try. Well, cut your losses, I can tell when I'm beat. Well, I'd walk a million miles just to fall down at your feet. I was lost on a path, couldn't find what I had. I was stuck in your head, desert eyes looking back. I was lost on a path, couldn't find what I had. I was stuck in your head, desert eyes looking back. 2 moons, desert stars in eyes. I was lost there, I was hypnotized. I thought that nobody could see all of the things that I see. Then she grabbed me by the hands and started looking at me. Don't blink, and I'm missing your life. Some are faster than the others, so it's best not to try. But cut your losses, I can tell when I'm beat. Well, I'd walk a million miles just to fall down at your feet.
Desert eyes looking back. I was lost on a path, couldn't find what I had. I was stuck in your head. Desert eyes looking back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, guys. Can we talk about? I mean, you're young dudes for having done this for as long as you have. This band formed 13 years ago, I believe, if my math is right. Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about some of the ways that the songwriting has changed in the past 13 years over the course of the band's existence to now on Two Moons?
Well, we are not 14 anymore, so that I feel like definitely changed the way we, thought about writing. But I mean, the cohesiveness of how we work together is definitely comes a lot from just being in the same band for so long. So, I mean, it feels pretty good when we get in the studio and everything kind of goes as planned without having to, stress or struggle with it. So it's if anything, the longer we are together, the better it is when we get together and start writing. So I enjoy it.
I think the most important parts of writing haven't changed at all. We write everything together. Somebody gives a lot, somebody gives a piece, somebody gives the most important piece, even if it's, one note or everything. There is no process, which is, I think, the best part about it, But I think in the really thing that we've, you learn a lot from making records. You learn from making mistakes. So we talk about tempos now. We talk about key changes and, the things you don't really know to even talk about when you're 15. You're just like, man, I can't sing this anymore. It's too high. You're like, just lower it. And then it's a whole lot easier and it opens all these doors. And I think we talk more now. It was a lot of just sort of like, almost primitive, just sort of like, I don't know, this is the part, and let's make something up. It was really just making things up when we were kids, and it still is a lot of that. I think it's just a little bit more deliberate now.
Nice. Good, man. Well, I'm glad that it's happening for you. I'm enjoying the record, and hopefully everyone who's tuned in right now checks it out as well. It's Two Moons. We're going to hear 2 more songs from it. Can you tell us what's coming up next?
It's a great question.
We're going to play Paper Mache Houses.
Paper Mache Houses is what we're playing next.
And you guys are going to listen to me tune while I get ready for it. This is really why everybody's here anyways, right?
That's actually how we start the song on the album. It's just tuning.
Everybody, that's why people come to the shows. They would sit around and just stare at you while you just tune. And you go sharp, you go flat.
Yeah, normally this is my time to say, go out there and buy that album. It's at the merch table on the internet, I guess, technically, for you.
Until I take too long, and then the conversation becomes about how I'm taking too long. See how quick I did that? Didn't even know what happened.
All right, well, this is Paper Mache Houses. Paper mache houses, build them up with nothing else. Tell me what the sound is. Telephone keeps ringing out. Heard them in the next room. Don't know whose side was wrong. We'll really hope it stops soon. Someone turn the TV on. Talking to your best friend. Never knew your middle name. Stay until the show ends, or at least until the latest train. Held the bottle like a baby, protected till we got back home. Drank up on the rooftops, wonder where the city's gone. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Why don't you take a little time to breathe it in? Don't try to tame the sun. You could try to feel it on your skin. Couldn't let the whole world just hold me back. Steady making choices from the life I had. Well, can't we just talk about it? Know that we can work this out. talk around in circles, speak until we both got tired. Look up at the street lights, wonder how the world is wired. Pressure makes me sleepy, avoid the stuff at every cost. Wind up at the same spot and relish in the time we lost. Wake up, wake up, wake up, why don't you take a little time to breathe it in? Don't try to tame the sun, you can try to feel it on your skin. I couldn't let the whole world just hold me back. Steady making choices from the life I had. Well, can't we just talk about it? Know that we can work this out. Wake up, wake up, why don't you take a little time to breathe it in? Don't try to tame the sun, you can try to feel it on your skin. Couldn't let the whole world just hold me back. Steady making choices from the life I had. Well, can we just talk about it? Know that we can work this out. Paper mache houses, build them up with nothing else. Tell me what the sound is. Telephone keeps ringing out.
Thank y'all.
All right, thank you. So we're talking a little bit about communication and the importance of it earlier. Can we talk about, so it's you guys evolved from a series of grunts and whistles communicating to each other into full-fledged sentences and communication. Can you also talk about what the communication was like between you guys and Eric when you were in the studio in order to, what did Eric Massey bring to the table while you guys worked on this album together?
I can start by saying he's an amazing human being and wonderful at what he does. My favorite thing, and I say it all the time, that he ever said to us in the studio is anytime he gives you an idea or gives a suggestion, he always starts by saying, look, you can punch me in the face if you don't like this idea. So really it's like he makes it to where everything he says seems like a joke until you do it, and then you're like, oh, well, he's right. Yeah, that's great. He's a good dude. So
yeah,
I think he challenged us more than people have in the past. Because we're such a live, raw, sort of thing, and it's really high energy shows, and so I think a lot of times the first instinct is to try to be like, let's capture that, in a lot of ways is like sort of, it's not necessarily like a get out of the way kind of producer vibe, but sort of just like, I'm just here to like put the mics around you guys and really just get you guys to play together, and just try to capture the performance of it. And Massey found a way to sort of do that, but I keep using the word, but it's like it's a very deliberate. I think he challenged us more. We'd come in with a part that we would be like, we didn't have any questions about it. We were like, this is the part. It goes like this, and he would just be like, very well maybe the part. I might be a total idiot for thinking that it's not, but let's talk about it. Let's throw some things at the wall. Let's turn it on its head. The solo on Paper Mache Houses that I just played like a very mediocre version of in the studio. I think that's one that we really wrote in the studio, and I didn't really know. And he was like, it just sent me in there, and I hadn't thought about it at all. And I'm kind of a perfectionist. I like to go in being like, this is exactly how it goes. And he was like, no, just try it now. He's like, well, can we try it tomorrow? Like when I'm going to spend the kind of sleep on it. And he's like, no, just go in there. And I think the third take or so was the one on the record. And I'm sure that I came in and be like, no. I mean, like, there's some ideas in there maybe, but like, you know, I don't think that's the one. He's like, it's the one, dude. Can I take another one? No, you can't. That's the one. And so I think, yeah,
I think he said you can, but we probably won't use it.
Yeah, because he's sweet like that. World famous.
Nice. Well, that's great, dude. I'm glad that you guys had that experience. It sounded like his method of communication. It sounds intentionally not heavy-handed at all, and exactly the right method of communication to get across on your guys' wavelength. So that's awesome.
He was perfect.
Yeah. Can you tell us what you're going to do third off of Two Moons?
We're gonna do Comin Down, and it's normally a bit faster and a little more electric, but we're gonna do it and make it happen.
Baby, live for the weekend. Really hope she finds it. Someone get my lipstick. We can leave in a minute. I don't got time to make plans for you, mama. Leave you right where you stand. Make sure the money's still in your pocket. What's that in your hand? I feel alright when I'm coming down. Still stuck inside this one-horse town. My feet have sunk into the ground. I feel alright when I'm coming. Ain't got money for the ride home. Really hope he finds some. Drink until we fall out. Baby, why's my face numb? I don't know if I can make it through this winter. Ship myself back home. Don't know if I can make it through this, mama. Make it on my own. I feel alright when I'm coming down. Still stuck inside this one-horse town. My feet have sunk into the ground. I feel alright when I'm coming. I feel alright when I'm coming down. Still stuck inside this one-horse town. My feet have sunk into the ground. I feel alright when I'm coming. I feel alright when I'm coming down. I feel alright when I'm coming down.
All right.
Thank y'all.
All right, guys. Thank you for doing this, and travel safely. You're in the middle of the North American tour right now. You're playing Lincoln Hall in Chicago on October 3rd. There's dates around the Southwest. There's none in Santa Fe, but there is one in Phoenix, Arizona, which is about 480 miles outside of Santa Fe on October 24th. And then you're at the Hi-Hat in LA on October 26th. And there's tons and tons of dates. They're all up at theweeksmusic.com. So enjoy all of them. Travel safely, and best of luck on Two Moons. It's out in the world right now.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having us.
Right.